Alright, so this week we're going to head on over to this side of the store, and today we're going to check out our Forest Armadillo Lizards. They're going to be our featured animals this week. These guys have been at our store for quite some time, so we thought today would be a good chance to kind of tell you guys all about them. Today we'd like to introduce you to the Forest Armadillo Lizard, also known as Cordylus tripidosternum. Now if you look closely at their scales, you can probably tell why they're called armadillo lizards. They have that really plate-like appearance just like an armadillo does. And you'll also notice that these guys aren't the same as girdled armadillo lizards, which have a much spikier appearance, and they'll actually roll up into balls to defend themselves. These guys don't so much. Now for a couple of fun facts. These guys get to be about 8 to 12 inches long, so they don't get too big. And their average lifespan is about 7 to 12 years, so they do live for a good amount of time. As far as their habitat goes, we have ours in a 20-gallon tank, a 20 long, but you can start out with one adult. You can start with a 10-gallon tank, which is a 20 inches long by 10 inches deep by 12 inches high. But if you want to give them lots of space, you can always upgrade to a 20 long tank, a 20-gallon tank, and they'll have lots of room to run around in. These guys are strict insectivores, so for their staple food you'll want to offer either cockroaches or crickets, and you can give them waxworm or mealworm treats. Now these guys aren't the most outgoing lizard in the world. They do like to hide, so you'll want to provide them with plenty of places to hide. Like we have a nice old cave here that they like to hide in, and then we also have this kind of a rocky shelter that we built using the different rocks and branches. So they love to hide under there too. As far as their temperament goes, the specific ones we have are pretty shy and don't like to be held. They're more for looking at, and they're really pretty, so they are fun to watch. But yeah, they do like to hide a lot, and when we try to get them out, they do wiggle. But yeah, they aren't the most outgoing of lizards. But you can still have lots of fun watching them. These guys come from a subtropical environment, so you'll want to use some of our tropical bedding that absorbs moisture really well. And you want to make sure that if you have two together, they're not both males. Two males will fight, and but a female and a male will get along, and two females should get along, so you should be okay with that. Now, Forest Armadillo Lizard isn't a species that's kept really hot. The hot spot only needs to be about 85 degrees, and the cool end can go as low as 70 degrees. You'll also want to make sure you have a UVB bulb for these guys because they are diurnal and they need that UVB to break down the calcium in their body. So yeah, gotta make sure you have one of those. So yeah, we thought we'd just talk about these little guys today. They are very cute and fun to watch. Just can't hold them so much. But these guys are available now, and we hope they find great homes soon.